Thanks for joining the session today. My name's Emma and I look after our Microsoft Partner Network program in the UK. And my role is really to ensure that our partners are making the most of their partnership with us. So in today's session, I'm going to go back to basics and help your understanding of the Microsoft Partner Network and the various resources that are available for you to take advantage of so that you can really accelerate your business growth and deliver the best solutions to your customers. So if you do have any questions, please pop them on the Q&A and I'll come back to them at the end. I'd highly recommend, if you haven't already, that you join our UK Yammer community. And the link is at the right-hand corner of these slides, and there will be as we go through. But if you haven't already joined it, this is where I'll be sharing the recording and slides from today's session. And what I'll also do is wrap up some of the common questions that come through from the Q&A and pop them on there so we can address any common queries. If you do have any key requests for MPN 101 sessions, pop them on the Q&A as well, and we can look at getting those into our schedule too. So the Microsoft Partner Network is your gateway to business success with Microsoft, and it's really designed to help you expand your potential. A recent study with IDC has shown that the cloud market will be worth 500 billion by 2020, and studies show that cloud partners grow twice as fast as their peers. So we want to help you capitalize on that opportunity, and that's really what the Microsoft Partner Network is designed to do, to help your business succeed. So I'm going to delve into a bit of the structure of the MPN program, how it works, and some of the key benefits and resources that are available to you so that you can leave this call feeling really confident with how to make the most of your partnership with us. So the Microsoft Partner Network is designed to help you build your cloud practice, and studies show that partners who have 50% of their revenue in the cloud attach $5.87 of their own services for every $1 of Microsoft Cloud solutions that they sell. So that's a really key opportunity for you to take advantage of, and we provide a lot of resources in order to help you do that. We also help you take your products and services to market through the various resources we provide around training, marketing, and sales support. And one of the key benefits of the Microsoft Partner Network is also the chance to connect with other like-minded businesses that can help you expand your offerings. So as you can see on the slide, we have 430,000 business leaders from around the globe in our partner ecosystem. And to put that into context, around 23,000 of those are in the UK. So there's lots of businesses that you can connect with, and the Microsoft Partner Network is designed to enable you to do that. So there's a great quote here from one of our partners, which shows the scale of the partner network and how diverse the businesses are that sit within it. So no matter what your business focus or size is, there's plenty of resources available to you through MPN to help you expand your potential. And we'll touch on what those look like at each of the membership levels in a second. There are three different ways to partner with us. So the first one is network membership, and that's the entry level into the Microsoft Partner Network, and where we see a lot of partners starting out their journey. So there's no cost associated with this membership option, and it will give you access to a very basic set of benefits and resources and access into our comms channels as well. But it's basically that entry level point where you can see what the Microsoft Partner Network will offer to you, and there's not really much commitment from your side. It's just a case of making an account. So it's a great point to start out at if you're not yet on the Microsoft Partner Network. The Action Pack is the next level up, and that's a yearly subscription, and it allows you to gain access to a set of tools that enable you to grow your Microsoft practice. So the subscription has a £350 annual fee, but you do get access to training, assessments, tech support, and software which you can use within your business. So I'll touch on what that looks like at an Action Pack level in a second, but you do get access to a lot of benefits, and it actually outweighs the cost already with some of those benefits. And then the final level is competency. So that's the elite tier of Microsoft partners. And there's two options here. So you can either attain the silver competency or a gold competency. And obviously the requirements for gold are a lot harder to achieve, but you do get access to a lot more benefits. And being a competency partner, that's an earned badge of recognition from Microsoft, because you've got to complete a number of requirements, so exams, performance, in order to achieve that. So these are really our most engaged partners. And they're kind of positioned as a trusted advisor to customers, because customers recognize that the partners have invested quite a lot in order to do that, and it really showcases their experience as well. So here you can see the Microsoft Partner Journey and the requirements to advance to each level. So on the top left corner of this slide, you can see a link, and that will take you to your Partner Summary Report. So I'd highly recommend you do that after this session, just to see where you currently are in this journey. And this isn't prescriptive, so you don't have to start at Network Member, and we do find a lot of partners do actually start at that competency level because they have met most of those requirements, so they may as well start there. But it just kind of shows you what you've got to do. And there was a great study conducted that showed that 73% of customers associated trustworthiness with a gold competency badge, and 77% associated it with high quality. So attaining the gold competency should definitely be built into your business plan at some point. You might not be ready for that just yet, but if you're looking to differentiate yourself from your competition, then that is definitely the route that you should be aiming for at some point. So I'm now going to take a look at the benefits that are associated with each of these partner levels, so you can see how they differ, and that will help inform whether you should be looking to move to the next level or not, and what level is kind of appropriate for you at the moment, based on your business needs. And perhaps also you can see what benefits you're not currently taking advantage of, which you already get access to. So as a network member, as we said, this is kind of that entry level. So you get access to a lot of basic membership benefits, and a lot of it is self-serve resources and information from Microsoft, but it gives you a lot of freedom to just explore. So if you're not familiar with what the Microsoft Partner Network offers you, then this is a great place to start and to kind of see what you can get access to. So in terms of software, you do get access to an Office 365 demo tenant, but it's worth noting that you get access to further software and internal use rights as you advance through the partner tiers, which we'll touch on in a second. There's no product support included in this membership option automatically, but you can get a paper instance for a support request, and you can raise that. And you do get access to our online partner support community for help and guidance, which again is self-serve, and it's basically like a support forum. So a lot of your questions might be answered on there. But just to put it into context, a paper instance support request is $499. Well, as we said, the Action Pack subscription is only £350 per year. So it might be worth looking at that as that next level up if you're currently at Network Member and you know that you need support. Because as an Action Pack member, as you can see on this slide, you get access to 10 product support instances to use across the year. So it already kind of justifies that investment. So as we discussed earlier, as an Action Pack partner, you get access to software to use in your business alongside that demo tenant for Office 365. So you get 3 Visual Studio Professional subscriptions to use for development and testing, and licenses for various other products including Office 365, Azure, EMS, Dynamics 365, and there are loads more. And if you want to find out more information, I can post the full kind of license table on Yammer community so that you can see what you get access to, because there's a lot there. As an Action Pack partner, you also get additional marketing support, and you get a listing in our customer marketplace. So those of you who are a bit more familiar with the Microsoft Partner Network, that used to be Pinpoint, which is now moving over to a platform called Partner Center. And basically, you just create a marketing profile on there, really showcase what your business does, where your expertise lie, and we direct customers to that site so they can search for partners and find partners who can help their business. So that's a really good kind of tool to take advantage of. And also another key benefit that you can get access to is if you are currently an Action Pack partner and you're looking to attain a cloud competency and looking at taking that next step because you feel you're ready, there is a program which you can opt into which gives you access to a cloud enablement specialist for 6 months. And what they will do is they'll work with you to build out a plan to help you attain that competency. So if you've never attained a competency before and this is your first one, I'd highly recommend you kind of connecting with that team because they're the experts in helping you leverage all the resources that are available. And again, I can share more details about that on the Partner Yammer community. So this is a great quote from a partner which shows the benefit they get from the subscriptions and how they see this Action Pack subscription being worth the investment just for that software benefit, let alone the additional benefits that come with it too. As a Silver Competency Partner, you can see you get access to all the Action Impact benefits plus more on top. So you get access to that Silver Competency logo, and that will help you stand out against your peers and position you as a trusted advisor. Because again, customers recognize that you've been through a lot of kind of Microsoft approved stages in order to attain that competency badge. And in that customer marketplace, obviously you get the marketing profile, but your listing will be prioritized above the Action Impact partners and will feature your Silver Competency badge on there, so that customers can connect with you guys better. And you also gain access to 5 product support instances on top of what you get as an action pack, and 15 more technical advisory hours to use for pre-sales and deployment services. So a lot of partners don't know what the advisory hours get you access to, but essentially those advisory hours allow you to connect with a technical expert. So if you have a customer objection or you're looking to get help building a proof of concept, that is what those specialists can help you with. So if you haven't already used those, please make sure you do it, because that's a really valuable resource and we don't see a lot of uptake with those being used. So make sure you do take advantage of those. So if you have a cloud competency, you get access to unlimited signature cloud support as well for Office 365, Dynamics 365, Azure, EMS, and Windows Intune. And that gives you the ability to raise a support request on behalf of your customers. So a hybrid Silver Competency Partner will be able to access 5 instances of signature cloud support per year. And if you have a cloud competency, then that's unlimited for you. You can also see that you get access to more software licenses to use within your business, and your Visual Studio subscription will change from Visual Studio Professional to Visual Studio Enterprise with MSDN. So that increases from 3 subscriptions at an Action Impact partner to 5. So that's an incredible benefit. So the Gold Competency, again, you get access to the same benefits as a Silver Competency Partner, but you get that Gold Competency badge, which is a huge endorsement from Microsoft in the eyes of the customer, and again, a great way to differentiate your business. And you also get a more prioritized listing in the customer marketplace ahead of Silver, and it will again feature that Gold Competency badge instead. Your Visual Studio entitlement will increase from 5 to 10, and your All Up software benefit increases from an average of 15 licenses per product to 100, depending on your specific competencies. And we'll touch on that in more detail in terms of what that software split looks like per membership level. So your product support instance increase from 15 for Silver and 20 for Gold, and you gain access to 30 advisory hours. That's an incredible amount of hours to spend with a technical expert. If you do have a Gold Cloud competency, then you get assigned an MPN concierge contact to help you make the most of your MPN membership and benefits. And it also helps you to maintain that Gold Cloud competency status. So they'll be on point to keep you on track should your competency be at risk in any way, or your anniversary date is coming up, or your exams are expiring, or customer references are expiring, then they will be able to put you back on track and ensure that you maintain all of your benefits that you get access to. So obviously we have the Gold and Silver competency options, and we've explained the difference between those two, with the Gold competency status being the most elite. But here you can see the different competency options that are available and the different solution areas that they relate to. So really, to pick your competency, it's all about where your expertise lie, and then you can choose to attain Silver or Gold, depending on what the requirements and benefits are per tier and what your business needs are, really. But the ones highlighted in yellow are our cloud competencies. So again, if you attain the cloud ones, you get that unlimited signature cloud support, and also you're getting access to a lot more software to use in your business, and that MPN concierge contact if you get it at a Gold level. And here you can see what the additional software you get access to when you get a cloud competency. So for example, if we take the cloud platform competency at a Gold level, you get on top of the $100 a month you would usually get as a core benefit for being a Microsoft partner, you get access to 12K bulk Azure credit to use within your business across the year. So that just shows the additional benefits you're getting for attaining a cloud competency. So now we've covered off the structure of the program, I'm just going to delve into some of the essential resources that are available to you and you should 100% be taking advantage of already. So the key one is partner support options. So we get a lot of questions from partners around where do I go to access support for this scenario, and often we find that partners find it quite difficult to navigate all of them and direct their query to the right place, which is why we created the following slides to help you direct your query and get the right resolution. So here you can see the different types of support options we've got, and they vary from, they're not all just reactive support resources. So a lot of times we just see those reactive things when something goes wrong. But again, as we discussed, the pre-sales and deployment services where you use your advisory hours, they are really for that pre-sales, and definitely you should be taking advantage of those. And they also run a lot of partner training sessions as well to keep you up to date with the latest product functionality. So please make sure that you leverage those. And then obviously you've got the product support and the signature cloud support for cloud competencies as well. And then there are options if you want support above and beyond what you get in the Microsoft Partner Network benefits already included in your membership. There are options to purchase additional support plans as well. So if you are interested, please do get in touch and we can pick that up offline. So as you can see on these slides, and I'll share these on the Yammer group so you can look at them in more detail, but we've mapped out the common kind of questions that we get and usage scenarios for each of the support resources that are available to you, so you can figure out where should you be directing your query to. So in terms of membership support, there's 3 key support options available. We've got the Cloud Enablement Desk, and that's the team that will help you attain a cloud competency and advance to the next level. We've got the MPN Concierge, and that's exclusive to those Gold Cloud Competency partners. So you've got that point of contact to make doing business with Microsoft easier. And we've got the Regional Support Centre. So they're available for membership questions for Action Pack and competency partners. Again, as we spoke about earlier, if you're a network member, you do get access to that online support community forum, but you won't get access to any of these kind of support resources at that level. On this side, you can see where you can get help with billing support for your customers, whether that be on our cloud solution provider program or not, and where you can direct those general support queries as well, or onboarding questions to help with Partner Center, etc. And there are several technical support resources available to partners for managing subscriptions or those pre-sales questions as well. So if you do have any questions around these kind of support scenarios, please do flag them on the Q&A or on our Yammer community and we can pick those up. So internal use rights are the 3 software benefit that you get access to as an Action Pack or competency partner to use within your business. And we get a lot of questions from partners around how do they use that entitlement, and we typically classify that usage into 4 different categories. So we've got internal business use, so that's really to help you reduce the cost of running your business. Customer demos, so you can showcase the value of Microsoft solutions to your customers firsthand. Internal development and testing, so you can test your solutions and applications before taking them to market, and internal training. So if you guys are familiar with how to use Microsoft technology and the latest technology, then and your team fully understand how to use it, then you'll be in a better place to sell that to customers because you'll understand all of the functionality. So on this slide, you can see some rough guidance on how the IUR entitlement is split down by the different membership tiers. So Action Pack subscription, your entitlement is likely to support up to 10 employees, and that ranges up to 100 for Gold competency partners. So I'm just going to touch on how the internal use rights entitlement breaks down from some of our key solutions. Although again, it's worth noting you get access to a lot more than this. I'm just covering some of the key ones that you're entitled to. So for Microsoft Azure, you gain access to $100 of monthly Azure credit for internal development or testing. And we often get questions around what you can use your entitlement for. And some of the common scenarios that we see are creating a virtual machine, which costs less than $65 per month for a 3.5 gigabyte virtual machine, or you could also back up some on-premises data. You can see that when you retain that cloud platform competency, you gain access to an additional 6K bulk credit for silver and 12K for gold, which is a key differentiator for that cloud platform competency, and that opens up even more opportunities should that be the path that you wish to take. So for Office 365, as an action-packed partner, you receive 5 seats of Office 365 E3 to use in your business, and this increases to 25 seats for Silver and 100 for Gold. And for those of you that are looking to gain access to E5 seats, then you should be looking to attain either the Cloud Productivity or Communications competency. So as a Silver partner with either of these competencies, you receive 25 seats of E5 in addition to the 25 seats of E3 that you get from the core Silver benefit. And for Gold, Cloud Productivity or Communication partners, you get access to 100 seats of Office 365 E5 on top of the 100 seats of E3 from the core Cloud competency benefit. And for EMS as an action-packed subscription, you'll get access to 5 seats, and this then increases to 25 for Silver and 100 for Gold competencies. And then you can see how the entitlement increases when you attain various cloud competencies on this slide as well. And then Visual Studio benefit we talked about earlier, but competency partners get access to Visual Studio Enterprise with MSDN, and that's 5 subscriptions for Silver and 10 for Gold. And as shown on the previous slides, all Microsoft partners get access to a Microsoft Office demo tenant. So that is also those network members. So if you haven't already taken advantage of that, then please do visit the link on this slide. It says Discover More, and then you can take advantage of that benefit. So as you can see, you gain access to lots of different software to use in your business, and that's only a very small view of the products that you're able to access through MPN. So if you go to the link on this page, then you'll get a specific view of what entitlement you get related to the competencies you've attained or what membership level you're currently at. And if you're looking to gain access to further seats or credits, then it's worth reviewing where you currently are in that partner journey and whether there's any specific competencies you should look to attain in order to address that entitlement. So for example, you want to get E5 licenses for Office 365, then look to attain that cloud productivity or communications competency. So looking at all the benefits that you get access to really does help figure out whether you're on the right path to attaining the relevant competencies and whether you're at that right membership level for you. So now I'm going to touch on some of the key resources that are available to upskill your workforce. And our main one is UK Partner Upskill. And this is kind of the one-stop shop for all UK partner training events and resources, whether they're in person or online. So in order to make it easier for you to find training which is relevant to your business, there are some filters at the top of the page. So you can filter by product or solution areas, and that just really makes it easier to find the right training sessions for you. And we've also linked through to Partner University and Learning Paths so that all the training resources are kept in one place. And those resources are really to help you get your training in order to attain a competency. So visit the link on this page to have a play around and see what training is targeted at your business. And there is also all of our MPN 101 schedule is now on there as well, so you can access those, and the recordings will also be posted up if you happen to miss one of the sessions. So that is a key resource for you to keep on top of. So in terms of the UK events that are available for partners to attend, these are really to help you connect with like-minded businesses and expand your network. So Microsoft Inspire, which probably most of you have heard of, is our headline partner event, and that brings together over 15,000 partners from around the globe for a week of networking, learning and collaboration. So it really is a great way to connect with other Microsoft partners and Microsoft UK staff and execs in order to increase your network and raise your visibility within the channel. And you'll hear a lot about Microsoft's strategy for the year ahead and some of the industry leaders around the key priorities for you. And we do find that a lot of partners use these insights to shape their business plans for the upcoming year. So last year's event took place literally just past in July, and for those of you that didn't attend, it might be worth just going back on the Microsoft Inspire page and just having a look at some of the content from the session from the event that we've just passed, so that you can see what the priorities are for the upcoming year. And those sessions are available on demand, so you can still access those. But if you are planning to attend in the future, then the next event is again in July, and it's in Las Vegas this year. So yeah, take a look at the page, kind of have a look at what content was shared last year, and then there is the option to register for this year already. And then Future Decoded is another key event for Microsoft partners, and it's a UK specific event, and it's really designed to help you bring your customers in order to get them excited about what they can achieve with Microsoft technology coupled with your expertise. So the event is taking place in November this year. Actually, I just realised that this slide is out of date. But if you go to the Future Decoded website, then you can register on there, and keep updated with that website, because all the details about speakers will be announced on there, so you can get your customers to register on there as well. But yeah, keep a lookout on that website for more information as we get closer to the event. So here you can see our various comms channels and where you can keep updated with the latest info and what the key differences are between them all. So you should already be receiving the MPN newsletter, which is a monthly roundup of the latest UK news, information and partner events. If you aren't yet receiving it, then it's because you're not associated with your partner account on the Partner Membership Centre. So if you follow the orange URL on this page, then it will take you to a guide on how you can do that, so you can make sure you're receiving that newsletter. Our Twitter account, you can follow that for daily updates as well, and the ability to join in the conversation and ask any questions that you might have around membership, events, or specific resources or offers. And Yammer is really the place to go to connect with fellow Microsoft partners as well as UK Microsoft team, and it's a great way to get news and information in real time. And we also have our UK partner blog, where we share thought leadership content to give you industry insights and partner best practice tips and advice. So these two slides as well, these will be shared on the Yammer group, but they're designed to be your key takeaway from this session, and they map out all the key resources that you should have access to as a Microsoft partner. So think about this as your quick start guide, and you'll also find links to our comms channels on the next page, so you can stay updated with the latest changes and updates. And I'd highly recommend that you follow those comms channels so you don't miss out on any resources, events, or updates to the program. So you will be able to download these after the session. And that brings us to the end of today's session. So I hope that you found it useful, and do make sure that you, if you take a look at the first URL, then that will take you to download those slides with all the key resources on it. The second one will take you to your partner summary report, so you can